So when are you going to announce season 6?
We don't
When they tell us if we have one.
So they haven't told you yet?
No,
No,
they
you don't know anything.
You would
No.
know if we knew.
Yeah, we would know about 5
We'd announce
minutes
it right
before
here.
You guys know.
Okay.
That's not a secret we're looking to keep.
Okay.
Yeah.
It does feel like you're building up to a series finale, though. I'm getting a series finale vibe in my
Really?
chest right now.
That's good. It's a good. We want you to be nervous and happy and scared and sad.
I'm terrified.
Okay.
So, what was the idea behind having Fitz just go full on, just darkness and no excuses for his actions? This is what he's responsible for doing.
I think it's partly because we're on the heels of a really wonderful moment between the two of them. They just got married, so what we like to do with them is just take all that love and hope away.
It's also we didn't. We don't want the framework was such a game-changing moment, and we didn't want it to just go away. We wanted it to have repercussions for him especially, and we talked a lot about how to do that. And you felt it in the flashback episode that he was struggling with it, and that struggle isn't over. But it seems like there was a greater good being served by it. So maybe it's an aspect of Fitz that he's going to have to wrangle.
I mean, I like it. I think we all have a shadowed self, and for a guy like Fitz who's tried so hard to be the good boy, and literally can't allow himself to think the bad things, and he separates. I think that's a nice metaphor for what a lot of people go through. And so the idea that he's trying to integrate that person, with a couple of bumps along the way, granted, but ultimately what he did seemed to work. So I don't think we're necessarily healed, but I think it's a good first step, and I thought it was a really interesting character development for him.
And Ian was
He's
awesome
amazing.
in it. I mean,
He's terrifying.
he's so
terrifying,
good
isn't
in
he?
those scenes, and if you think about just when you watch him, think about the fact that he was doing one and then put on a jacket and did the other. I mean, it's mind blowing.
pretty
It was really cool. And little known fact, Jeff Ward read his off-camera lines when he was playing the opposites, so he was there trying not to laugh. That's the other thing. Those two.
Yeah, it's like when
you can't put the two of them in one room.
when Natalia was doing the double yo-yos, Elizabeth was across from her doing all the
Camera for her.
performances.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Come on, guys.
Well, I mean, was it always the plan to explore the Kree in this manner when you guys first started the show, or was this an element of the story you discovered as the show progressed?
We had Kree in it early,
Right.
because when we started, the Kree were the only. There were limited aliens at the time,
Right.
and so we had our encounters with them. So as the universe has expanded, it makes sense though for us to keep
Right.
looking into Kree.
And this is a faction of the Kree that was sort of shunned from the rest
Rogue
of the
Kree.
Yes, that
They
I
don't
think-
represent the good Kree.
Yes, and I think that they, they.
So there are good Kree.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Just like there's good people and bad people. They're not all humans are bad. I mean, sometimes it seems that way. Not all humans are bad.
I'm sorry. I watched Friday's episode at like 4:03 this morning, so I had to come to grips with what happened. Plus, coming to grips with the shift in Coulson's role, where it may or may not go and really be. I mean, of course, we don't know if he'll be here next season. We don't know if he'll be next season. But the shift in the responsibility, him trying to shift it off to Daisy, was that always a plan to do that? To like pass that torch, that shield torch, so that maybe if shield ever comes back, because we have no idea since we're now in this Hydra shield hybrid thing, that might happen. Was there always a goal to pass the torch to Daisy or one of the shield agents?
There's always been a father-daughter, mentor-mentee relationship. And I think the goal of that is to elevate and get that person to do that. So I think, we always forget when Chloe started in the pilot, she was 20 years old. and to see her turn into this amazing young woman that she's gone through as an actor and as a person, and then as the character as well.
A lot of the relationship between Clark and Chloe is definitely reflected in the relationship that we have between Coulson and Daisy. And it does seem that, you know, over the course of these years, he has been grooming her for a position of leadership. Whether or not it is to take his place is still in question, but he's groomed her to be a leader for a while now.
Plus, she's got some crazy powers.
Yeah. She would make a really good leader.
And I think that he sees in her the ability to inspire, which is, you know, it's one thing to be able to lead, but you can't really teach someone to inspire. That she has already. It's a question of whether or not she'll be able to handle the weight of leadership. And I think we'll see some of that in the days to come, considering he's now in the wrong hands.